Hi, my name is Kurt Klopmeyer. I am the Assistant Director of Programming at ACES, which is the Academic and Career Engagement and Success Center. And I want to talk to you a little bit today about some of the resources that ACES has on their website to help you think about connecting your interests, values, and skills, which hopefully you've just talked about a little bit, to things like careers and industries you might be interested in when you start to think about moving from college and even during college into careers and the world of work. So this is ACE's webpage, aces.umb.edu. It's brand new, only about a few months old, and it has a lot of great functionality, including all the events that are coming up, hopefully helping students to connect to some of the things that they're interested in, as well as a lot of resources to build career skills like um, setting up a resume or cover letter, finding mentors, gaining experience. I would recommend setting up a username and password to the ACES Center because then you can customize what you're really interested in, and we can send you updates on a lot of the opportunities that really connect to what you want to know more about. But today, I really want to start talking about exploring your interests and self-assessment. So you'll note that it's under the career skills section, and if you click here, there are some great ways to start thinking about what are your career interests and start building on the things that you've just talked about, your values, your skills, your interests, and connecting those to the outside world. So um, these are all great steps. I won't go too deep in them immediately, but I do want to show you two things under the career resources section. And that is the focus two and what can I do with this major. So um, the focus two is great if you're maybe if you're not sure exactly what you might be interested in, or if you want to go further into some of the things you know you're interested in, but see how those might relate to types of occupations. So the focus two is an assessment that asks you a series of questions that kind of relate to your interests and skills, and um, they come out with a list of occupations that might be good for you. Now, you might take these with a grain of salt. I know I've taken the Focus 2, and some of the occupations that it suggested were very useful to me and sounded very interesting. Others didn't sound interesting to me at all. So this isn't so much something that you need to follow to the T, but it's something that can give you some ideas to look further into. If you do have a better idea of like what your major is, what can I do with this major, or if you want to test out a major and see if the jobs that might connect to it will be great for you. What can I do with this major is a really great website. So you'll see there are a number of categories, as well as just an alphabetical listing of all majors. So let's just look at psychology as an example. So any major that you click on will have a number of areas for jobs that tend to hire for that major. Now, it doesn't mean that these are the only jobs that you can get with the major that you have or that you're thinking of, but these are some common directions that people with this major tend to go into. Um, so let's look at human resources. We see that there are a number of common career paths within the human resources area, some employers who tend to hire for those careers, and then some strategies to get good experience while you're still in college, while you're still thinking about directions to go in. Here are some examples for what you can do to get your foot in the door, so to speak. A lot more ideas about advancing in the majors. Maybe if you wanted to get any post-secondary education. There are some ideas here, as well as professional associations. So you can start networking with people who might already be in the careers that you're into. Occupational outlook, which is an area um, that the Bureau of Labor Statistics um, delves into, and you can see what a job in these professions might look like. What's the median salary? What's a day in the life look like? Any sorts of uh, degrees you might need. And then a number of different related resources that can vary wildly depending on what major you choose, and some more specific job boards if you want to start looking for jobs specifically, for instance, in psychology. These job boards can really help. So um, that's what can I do with this major. Note you should come to it through this website because it is a paid resource, and you have access to it as a UMass Boston student. And all of this can be found under Explore Your Interests and Self-Assessment under Career Skills. Again, I would recommend looking at all of our resources here because there's a lot of great stuff here. But and until then, you can also make an appointment with an ACES advisor. If you say meet with an advisor, we do have career advising for all majors. So if you're an undergraduate student who does not have a major or is in management under 60 credits, we do academic advising. But no matter what, you can make an appointment as an undergraduate student with our career advisors here. So if we can help do some one-on-one counseling, by all means reach out, and we look forward to seeing you. So have a great rest of your day, and we'll hopefully see you in the ACES office.